likes your skin. Your scent draws me in. Hope you'll leave some behind whenever you go. Your hand seeks my hand. Know you'll leave me a bed, but I hope for the best. Don't know what you want. How can't you see what is right in front? Or is there something else that you need? 'Cause you might just lead me on. Please don't take me too far. It will be what never was. force through the blinds. Wash away the worries like a winding tide. Yesterday left far behind. Your sweet scent fills my lungs open wide. In this soft light, troubles fade away. With you, no need for words to say. Your love, a gentle breeze that carries me